Hey everybody, D Amazing here, this time bringing you a review of the SHF Kamen Amazon Alpha from the Amazon Prime video series, Kamen Amazons. So, let's get started. First and foremost, I want to start by saying the figure is dope and first appeal, because pretty much it's a updated, modernized version of the Showa era Amazon, which is really dope. It's one of my favorite things. One of the things you'll notice he'll be lacking is the GG amulet. Unlike Omega, he doesn't have it. He does not use it. Body type is similar as the Omega because they're both very similar in design, except he is considered the wild type. So as you can see, he has scars all over. It's part of the body. It's part of the type of person and personality that he is. There's scars on the back. And overall, it's one of those designs that I just really dug from the beginning. Now, the head is definitely a modernized version of the Showa. Too bad. The only thing I don't like is that if you can see here, the mouth doesn't open. I tried pulling it down. There's a mechanism for it, but it just ain't happening. One of the other things is that some of the articulation is hindered by the collar, but it's nothing you can't get around by just pulling the head up and going around. Not a big deal. The belt is worn and tattered. It just shows overall that this guy's been fighting for a long time. It's not one of those things where he's just got new to his powers. On top of that, I want to start by saying the articulation and the design that goes into it is really well. As you can see, I popped out the shoulders. They're not attached to the actual main body. They're attached to the arms, so that way you get the maximum point of expression and articulation in the figure, which is really cool. It bicep swivels at the top. Also, the forearm has swivel. As you can see, I'm holding it down. The hands are really well made. It comes with tons of hands as well. And please don't forget that these are sharp. Same goes for the back. Same goes for the feet. Now, when you're doing any sort of leg articulation, you can use the pull-down method used in Dragon Ball and Iron Man Figuarts. This is pretty much the old school style of the way Figuarts was made, but it's just with new updated technology. So you can actually get tons of expression and articulation from it. The only thing that hinders the leg articulation is the fact that the fins on the back stop it from being double jointed. Still get plenty of ankle pivot, and the best part about this figure that Omega actually lacks is that he has real ab crunch, so he can go forward and go back. The one thing that Omega was lacking is the one thing that Alpha actually has. So one cool thing, and I'm going to pose it up real quick so you guys can see what's going on. So you can see that it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, he can't pose. No. Totally, you can see he has complete and utter range. The head, the design, it's all there and it looks cool almost right away. Balances really well too. Some of the accessories that come with Alpha are his slashing effector part for violent break, violent raid, violent strike. All those things, you don't have to necessarily use it. And unlike Omega, you don't have to swap the arm part out. You can just automatically attach it on. If you buy two, you'll obviously have two. One of the really cool things I want to note is that also unlike Omega, he has knuckles right here. He has little knuckle spikes. So please be careful because they're also pointy and sharp. And it's actually on all of his hands, which is great. But when you have the closed fist, you know he can add these for extra punching power, which is pretty dope. He comes with open hands, just so when he just in case he wants to grab his driver. I'm a little tongue twisted today. I don't know why. It also comes with an extra set for if he wants to ride a bike or anything like that. And it's really cool because he can also grab a driver. He comes with Amazon hands for when he wants to do violent strikes, raids, classes, slaws. Like I said, I'm tongue twisted, so please excuse me. And I have the more relaxed Jin Takayama, I would call it the taunting expression hands because that's what they are. Also, the effect part can go on either arm, so it's not one of those things where you can only use it on one side. You can use it on either or. In terms of height, compared to Marvel Legends, he's a little smaller, so I'm going to stack him up real straight and compare him with the others. Still a really dope figure. Love it so much. So as you can see, this is him standing. This is him next to Omega. I'm actually going to move him back some. So we got Alpha and Omega. They stand similarly the same height, although they're two different characters. And hit them next to the Marvel Legends Black Suit Spider-Man. Now as you can see, they're a bit smaller, but overall, they're still in a really good scale. I like it a lot. They look really cool. Overall, if you haven't gotten the figure, it's really dope. I'm really enjoying it. I can't wait to get the bike. And also, I need to find a Harley for him because he doesn't have the Jungler for this. One thing I want to note is that you can actually pull this out, just like on Amazon. You don't have to worry about it. Please try not to lose it. The hands that are given also when he does things like put his hand on his driver and things like that. The other thing is that I don't have it here in front of me, but Alpha can still use and hold Omega's weapons as well. So that's the sickle, that's gonna be the long the whip that he also uses, and the combat knife. So please be aware. The figure is totally dope. I got some pictures coming at the end. I hope you guys enjoy. And please, if you get a chance, check out the Amazon series, Kamen Rider Amazons. I thought it was really dope. Season 2 is coming this spring. Be on it. And in the meantime, guys, continue watching. May your hearts be full, your wallets be empty. Don't let the haters get to you. Later, guys.